Hey guys, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Double header. First of double header. Should be interesting. Should be intriguing. Game starts at 1:10. It's a rescheduled game from 4/5, April 5th. I'm doing pretty good, Death. How you doing, Nathaniel? Hey, Liam. How you doing, Red Yoshi? How you guys doing? How's your day treating you? Baseball's back. Baseball is back. Kyler Murray just got paid. You guys see that? 5 years, 230.5 million. I think 130 million. I think is guaranteed. Pretty interesting stuff. Now, of course, those numbers are always inflated. They don't reflect the true value of what the player got. So it'll be interesting to see what the actual payout is. But still a shit ton of money. Hey, Greg. Hey, MG. How you doing, man? How you digging Georgia? How you digging Georgia? Atlanta, actually. I'm not sure if you're specifically in Georgia. Deshaun has the same contract as Kyler? That I didn't know. But it is a shit ton of money. Shit ton of money. Godly? I've only been through it. I stopped for a brief time to eat at a Waffle House, as we discussed in Discord this morning, actually. Um, I heard it's hot, but I heard it's both a great place to live and depending where you're at, it can be horrible. I heard the traffic is terrible, but I heard it's beautiful though. Glad you're digging it. Yeah, the first pitch is at 110. It's been raining. Love the rain. Which is kind of a bummer. You know, if you go to a new place, you kind of want, really good weather so you can get out and about. Although I suppose you still can, like a raincoat or something or umbrella. But it's actually going to be raining a couple days in Nashville while me, Isaiah, Rocha, and Josh are there. But we're all gonna get ponchos and we're gonna live it up. We're actually kind of relieved because it was supposed to be really friggin' hot in Nashville. So uh, you don't like the rain, Yoshi? I love it. You have to smell the ozone. Uh, you get to smell the rain in and of itself. Uh, Especially a hot tarmac. Like if it's been hot for a while and then it starts to rain. Oh, that's awesome. I hate candles. Can't stand candles. They make me like my throat clog up. But if they captured that smell and put it in a candle, I would get one and just deal with it. Am I ready for Nashville? Yes, I am. 5 days I get picked up by my mother who will be dog sitting for me. And it's just easier to go there the day before. So the dog will be there and because I can't drive. Um, so she'll be picking me up 5 days, and then in 6 days I'll be going to Nashville after the boys come pick me up. Um, so I'm very much looking forward to it. I won't be able to sleep that night. Man, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. I'm autistic, Yoshi, so I can't drive. My brain will hyper focus on one thing, and you can't do that when you drive. You got to focus on multiple things. You got what's in front of you, what's behind you, what's beside you, your speed. You just it's too much. Too much. Are you calling both of the Yankees games today? That's the plan. I have both scheduled. But my dog was a douche canoe this morning and decided he didn't want to go to the bathroom. So I'll have to take him after this game. Um, I think it. You should drive a bus. Yeah, yeah. Why not a school bus? They don't need to get to school alive. Why not? Um, Um, right now he is sleeping, and I know him very, very well. He'll sleep throughout the whole game. So I'll have to take him for a walk. So if the game runs high 3 to low 4 hours, um, might miss 5 or 6 pitches, might miss half an inning of the second game. But if you're cool with that, I'm cool with it, and I'll call it. If not, I can call something later, possibly. Again, 410 start. And this batting order, I just went by what the MLB page said. When it's real early, they tend to get it wrong. Um, so, and I will be calling a Diamondbacks game before I leave. Um, I'm pretty sure. Let me go and look real quick. It's just I have shit to do. So, these late games I just can't do. Um, but Sunday the 24th, the day before I'm picked up, actually, um, I'll be calling Nationals D-backs. So there will be a D-backs broadcast before I go. And while I'm gone, um, there will be nothing. um, as for a blog, I'm not really. I enjoy blogs. They're vlogs. They're one of my favorite things to watch. I love them. Um, but when it's something that I don't get to do very often, which is a wrestling pay per view, which will be my first ever, um, and when it's a place I've never been, Nashville, Tennessee, I prefer to just take it all in with my eyes. Just embrace every second, just live for the moment, be spontaneous, have fun. So probably not a lot of recording going to go on. Um, we will be live on somebody's channel. I believe we agreed on an up all night stream at some point. We might even just hang out and watch a Giants game. I think. Um, so there will be content. It just won't be my channel. I imagine it'll be Rocha's channel, if I'm guessing. So there'll be stuff. Yeah, yeah, Nathaniel, I agree. It's gonna be fun. It I don't think actually I don't know how they'll frame it because like when Josh and Sean did the Up All That streams, camera was facing them. I always picture us like on the side and the camera just kind of pointing at us. But I don't think it'll be like that. I think it'll be similar to this Worst Fears Up All Night streams. Um, it'll be interesting and fun. Could be a lot of fun. I'm bringing my Xbox. I have WWE the new one, so that'll be fun. Um, Rocha just has to remember his controller. Otherwise, we'll have to make an emergency trip to go get one. Because I only have one. Where is that sucker? This. Oh, you can't see it because it's blue. Yeah. That's the blue if you can see the handles. It's pretty cool. Let's see if I can get it real quick. Nope. Isaiah going to be high? I certainly hope not, and I highly doubt it. Uh, yes, pretty sick. It's a nice, soft, gentle blue, green D-pad, orange thumbsticks, and an orange back. I used the Xbox Design Lab. I won the Super Bowl bingo, uh, ran by the Sports Fury, um, and that was one of the things that I bought with it. I can't remember what else I got. Um, but yeah, I think total it was like 75 dollars something like that. What would happen if Josh forgets you at a strip club in Tennessee? There are strip clubs in Tennessee. I didn't Google it. I just heard about it. I can't remember where I heard about it, but they are there. I for one don't care for them. I think they're very skeevy. Rocha would cream his jeans before he even got in the door. Uh, so That won't happen, Nathaniel. That won't happen. It's just, it's honest. I've been, when I lived in Farmersburg, we would always go to Terre Haute a lot. And we don't have a Hooters in Terre Haute, but we have a place called Show Me's, which is pretty similar. It's just more focused on the bottom than the top. And it was one of the saddest places I've ever been to. Just very, very, just sad. Just old men over tipping young women they'll never sleep with, just so maybe they can sleep with them. It was just very depressing, very, very depressing, and also kind of degrading. Well, not kind of. I mean, it's their choice to work there. They don't have to work there, but at the same time, the point is to show off the ass. It's kind of douchey, really. Just reminder: don't let Isaiah drive. Oh, Josh is doing all the driving. Josh is doing all the driving. I don't know how Isaiah is as a driver. He passed his test, but that doesn't always mean a whole hell of a lot. Yeah. Again, first pitch is 3 minutes away. Um, but I don't even know how Josh is as a driver. But I just know that Josh is doing all the driving. I might take these glasses off because with my mic on or my these pushing my nose clamps, whatever they're fucking called. Definitely don't let Rocha drive. He would hit a deer. Rocha wouldn't know the gas from the brake. He doesn't drive. 5 in the chat, guys. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already. I will be live. I will be live for both games of this doubleheader, and I'll be live in a couple of days for Diamondbacks Nationals. We gon' cover some baseball. Lots of sports coming. Lots of sports, guys. Baseball. I'm going to be calling basketball. Early August, I'll be doing West Ham versus Man City. And there will be preseason football also. I will be doing the Hall of Fame game. Currently, a scoreboard is in development. Josh from the Sports Fury, who made this beauty, will be making a basketball scoreboard and football scoreboard. Both will be universal, and what I mean by that is like this. This is designed with the red and the black to fit around the Diamondbacks. Universal means it'll be usable for every team. The color scheme. So it's gonna be awesome. First pitch is coming very, very soon. New York Yankees starting lineup. DJ, this is the batting order and starting lineup. DJ LeMahieu, Anthony Rizzo, Aaron Judge, Matt Carpenter, Gleyber Torres, Aaron Hicks, Jose Trevino, Marwin Gonzalez, and Joey Gallo. Stanton is on the bench. They actually got the batting order correctamundo on MLB. Starting pitcher for the Astros, Christian Javier. 17 games played, 13 started, 6-5 record, 3.22 ERA, and 78 innings pitched. 30 walks, 112 strikeouts. He's given up 8 home runs. He has a really good four-seam fastball. Last 4 starts, he's given up 4 runs. That's a step back to a positive start in his season. The walk to strikeout ratio speaks to that. So hearing for the first time that he did have that setback makes a lot of sense now. Astros defense Lemus Diaz, probably mispronounced that, in left. Mauricio Dubon in center, Kyle Tucker in right, Jeremy Pena in short, Jose Altuve second, Yuli Gurriel at first, Alex Bregman at third, and behind the plate, Corey Lee. This is more of a lighter lineup because it is a first of two, so you won't see a lot of the heavy hitters until the second game. Can't talk. I can speak. DJ LeMahieu will bat first, 83 games, 279 average, 8 home runs, 35 RBIs. First pitch is nanoseconds away. Here it is. Will it be a strike? No. Four-seam fastball up and in for a ball. Would you do your picks daily like Josh Shawn does for NFL? Stream them or preview them? What I'll probably end up doing, second pitch is in there high, fastball, ball two. What I'll end up doing is I'll end up going early, earlier than I usually would, and just going through each for the day. That way I can cover that and call the game right after. 2-0 pitch. Again, same spot. 3 consecutive four-seam fastballs up and in. He's trying to hit that top right corner, but missing each time. Roof is closed at Minute Maid Park. It's really hot outside. It being Houston, I'm not surprised. 3-0 right down the middle. Four-seam fastball. Strike one. I might switch broadcast because I don't like this angle and they don't have a strike zone. 3-1 count. Here's the 3-1. Four-seam fastball, same spot as the first 3 pitches. Ball 4. Cole's prediction video, I actually have one, but I will do one probably midway through the preseason. The first one was just my initial reactions. I've looked into the O-line. I've looked into the receivers. I've watched some game film. I will continue to watch more. I will continue to read up more as the days go by. And probably about mid preseason, I'll give my final prediction. Judge is on deck. Knuckle curve, down and in for a ball. Yes, network works great. That's what I'm on. And if they can just put the strike zone on, I'll be happy. It's a 1-0 count. Every now and again, the Diamondbacks channel, I can't remember what it's called, we'll do the same thing. It'll take like a half inning before they put the strike zone on. It's a 1-1 count. So hopefully they do that. Hey Jonathan, how you doing, man? How you doing? It's a 1-1 count with 1 on. No outs. Rizzo's hitting 224. Here's the pitch. High. Four-seam fastball swung through. That was a good pitch. That was hard to lay off, and Rizzo couldn't. It's a 1-2 count. That's a really, really good pitch. It was in there up before it was up before I think he even knew that he was swinging at a ball. That was a really good pitch. It's a 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Four-seam off the plate away. He's thrown pretty much exclusively four-seamers. Rainy day here, so decided to make some brownies. Nice. I haven't eaten yet today. I've been too busy. Too busy. 2-2 count. But I am going to have seasoned potato wedges. I had this yesterday. Have to have it again. With cheese and chili sauce. Here's the 2-2. Rizzo got under that one. It'll be a fly out to left field. 1 out. Brings up Aaron Judge. Carpenter is on deck. It was delicious. I had to use Kraft singles for the cheese, which isn't my favorite way to do it, but it's all I have, and it worked out great. So I might walk to the shop and get a frozen pizza. Might. Now the All-Star break's done. Everything counts now. Should be fun. Exactly. Exactly. Here's the 0-0. Slider. First one. Isn't our first strike. It started off the plate, curved in. 284 average for Judge, 33 home runs, 70 RBIs. That's like a season and a half for some players. Have you watched Thor? Not yet. Not yet. My local theater, which is literally just a block and a half away, was supposed to have it. They had posters up and everything. They were advertising it out the wazoo, and for some reason they pulled it. They put the Minions movie, the Elvis movie, and something else in its place. Which I heard the Minions movie is funny, but I wanted to watch Thor, so it's looking like we'll go and see it in Nashville. It's an 0-1 count. Four-seam fastball, swung and missed. Good pitch. Good pitch. That is the same spot he was trying to hit the four-seam fastballs with Rizzo, actually. But it worked on Judge. Probably because Judge is a lot taller. And I heard that it's a bit goofy, and I heard that there's things that they could have left on the editing room floor. I totally understand that. I love the Thor series. Oh, 0-2 pitch hits him. That rode way up and in, and I believe got him around the hands. Hopefully he's okay. That's 2-1. Here's the replay. Oh, it hits. It looked like about right here. That hurts. Thor's my. Hey Rhea, how's your day treating you? So I imagine because of my love for all the movies in that series, that I'll probably be a bit more tolerant. Plus Natalie Portman's in it. Matt Carpenter's up. Torres is on deck. But just because of Pretty Ladies in it, and the series has been my favorite of all the Marvel movies, doesn't mean I'm going to be biased. If it's shit, I'll say it's shit. But it being my first ever IMAX 4D film, that might overshadow any shit in it. So I might just love it because of that. Matt Carpenter's hitting 354, guys. Fastball away. And we have our first meeting at the mound. The catcher is out to have a chat. Lee. Javier, he's really, really trying to hit that top right corner with that fastball. And I think some of his pitches just are going that way regardless of whether he wants them to or not. So, not great. Not great. He seems almost nervous, which I'm sure isn't the case. He's made plenty of starts, but Matt Carpenter with the glorious porn stash that you would see on a 1980s Triple X plumber. Hurt your pipes need fixing. 2-0 count, 1 out. 2-1. Three-run bomb right here. Carpenter can do it. Here's the 2-0. Slider in there. Knuckle curve, excuse me. That looked like a slider. 2-1 count. That was right on the zone away, and then it just right in there. Nice pitch. 2-1 count. He needs more of those. He can't rely on that four seam because it's just not hitting. 2-1. He needs to throw that slider. He needs to throw that knuckle curve. 2-1. Right down the middle, fouled off. 2-2. That was a dangerous pitch. You don't want to put a fastball down the middle to Carpenter. Mark Rippinger is the home plate umpire. He calls more outside strikes and more low strikes. It's his 13th MLB season. Black Panther is next Marvel movie. I couldn't give less of a fuck. I hated that first one. It was horrible. Good acting, bad story, terrible pacing. Here's the 2-2. Which I know is an unpopular opinion because the brilliant actor Chadwick Boseman died. I just gotta be honest, I didn't like it. I just didn't. I think he's a tremendous actor. Martin Freeman, he's an exceptional actor. He's in one of my all-time favorite films. But he was terrible in it. His character didn't make any sense to me. I just didn't get it. 2-2 count, 2-1, one out. Javier is at 18 pitches with just one out. Here's the 2-2. Knuckle curve in there for a strike. 2-2. That was a low strike. Not off the zone, I don't think. Full count. Actually, I think that's a ball. 3-2. Here's the 3-2. Fastball on the zone away. Hit hard, but it'll be out. Easy play by the center fielder. 2 outs. Raise up Torres. What's your favorite Marvel movie, Nathaniel? What you think is worst MCU project, show, movie? Black Panther's the worst. Easily. It's the first movie in the whole Marvel canon that didn't hit for me. The others have been at least entertaining enough to watch. First pitch fouled off, 0-1. Favorite team to watch? I've been liking the Toronto Blue Jays a lot. They've been a lot of fun. That's been the team that I've liked to call as often as I can if the timing is right when I'm not doing an Arizona game. 0-1. Should you like Incredible Hulk? I foul ball and what a catch into the net. Tucker dove into the net. Beautiful catch for the third out. Nice play. I like both, but I was a lot younger when they came out than Daniel. I liked Norton's better than Banna's. But they both had their place. Isn't Norton's the one that Marvel used as canon when they did kind of flashbacks? So it's clear Marvel thinks that's the more superior one. Both, I think, did a fantastic job. So, you know, CGI wise, I think the Norton one was better, if I remember correctly. But it wasn't until Marvel came around and they reintroduced Hulk that it really got good. Yeah, his Hulk was a lot better. People liked him a lot less when they, I guess, kind of nerfed him. Starting lineup for the Astros: Jose Altuve, Jeremy Pena. This is the batting order: Kyle Tucker, Alex Bregman, Alemis Diaz, Yuli Gurriel, Mauricio Dubon, Chaz McCormick, Corey Lee. People complained when they kind of nerfed him, made his storyline a bit more romantic with Black Widow, but I like that because it showed the human side of him. So that was a really good adaptation of Hulk, I think. Montgomery, 18 starts, 3-2 record, 3.26 ERA. They took his stats off before I can finish. He has an improved sinker and is consistent. Now, She-Hulk, the early footage, this is before all the final edits and everything. Wow. That looks horrible. Tatiana Maslany, though, can act her ass off. If you've not seen Orphan Black, it didn't get a proper finish because they kind of went off the rails in later seasons. But it's a really good show. Yankees defense: Matt Carpenter in left, Aaron Hicks in center, Joey Gallo in right, Gleyber Torres at second, Marmon Gonzalez at short, DJ LeMahieu at third, Anthony Rizzo at first, Jose Trevino behind the plate. The trash can man is up to bat first, Jose Altuve. He's hitting 275. The new Minions movie is coming out in August. You mean to stream? Because it's already out in theaters. First pitch is in there for a strike. And yes, I called Altuve the trash can man. No regrets. 275 average for Altuve, 17 home runs, 33 RBIs. You're a Stephen King fan and have read and or listened to The Stand. That was funny as fuck. 1-1 count. Pop my back. There we go. Just FYI, while I'm thinking about it, you might see me eat something in the second game. So, unintentional mukbang incoming. 1-1 count. Altuve drops a bunt right down the first base line. Montgomery flips it, not in time. 1 on. Bunt single for Altuve. Whoops, forgot to change that. You guys are gonna get that a couple times a game, so just, you know. No outs, 1 on. I mean, do you think CGI will make a movie and show? It can. It can. You can also go too CGI heavy. Sometimes you need to do practical effects. I think that's one of the things that was so bad about the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern is so CGI heavy. Terrible story, don't get me wrong, but it was very CGI heavy. The Scorpion King with The Rock. That's an example of CGI gone wrong. I don't know if it was his appearance in one of the Mummy movies or his own movie. Pena drops a bunt, 2 straight bunts. Small ball in action for the Astros. Love it. But when they, I think it was the Scorpion movie. But that was some terrible CGI. There was some bad CGI in, I don't know if it was Matrix 2 or 3, but when Neo's fighting all those Agent Smiths, terrible CGI there. And it hurt that scene. It was still pretty cool because of how just bananas, absolute ham it was, but it was definitely still affected because you couldn't stop thinking about it. No outs, 2 on. Swing and a miss for Tucker. Made a great defensive play. Diving into the net for an out. I mean, She-Hulk has 9 episodes and Daredevil might make cameo. I heard that he's going to. I don't think it's a might. I heard he's going to. There's also another show that he's going to be featured in. I can't remember what it is, though. I might be thinking of that one. Might be having a brain fart. Here's the 0-1 from Tucker. Swing and a miss. 0-2. That was a good low pitch. Nice sinker. 9 episodes isn't bad. Hopefully they get the CGI right. Because they have plenty of money to pull it off. And she's a really good actress. She deserves good CGI. She deserves a good story. So it's an 0-2 count. Sinker inside. Chopper down the first base line. Foul. But yeah, bad CGI could definitely ruin a show or film. And even good CGI can. If there's too much of it. CGI is awesome, and there are studios that do it extremely, extremely well. But sometimes, practical effects are better. It's an 0-2 count. Here's pitch, swing and a miss. Curveball after 2 sinkers. Struck him out. First K for Montgomery. Brings up Bregman. CGI characters. Will Abomination. Hawk and She-Hulk. And She-Hulk. Yeah, Hawk is in She-Hulk show. That was difficult to read. Nathaniel. And I speak fluent error. Error. Oh. Fake throw to mound. Teases the throw to second. Doesn't release the ball. 5 likes, guys. Thank you very much. Alex Bregman's up. 238 average, 11 home runs, 46 RBIs. Here's the 0-0. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Bregman well out in front of it. Do you have a favorite Marvel show, movie, Nathaniel? Oh, 1 count. Woo! Here's the 0-1. Out in front of that one, but he managed to squeak it past the infield. That might score 1. It does. Altuve's fast. Same actor who played the villain in Incredible Hulk film is returning. Yeah, the big dude. Yeah, I know. I know what the Daredevil's supposed to be. You know that deaf character from Hawkeye? She has a spin-off show. I believe Murdoch's supposed to be in that one for the full stretch. I'm pretty sure. 1 run scores. Runners on the corners now. Infinity War is my favorite movie. That is pretty good. And yeah, Loki was awesome. Loki's really, really good. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Echo. Yeah. That's going to be cool. Here's the first pitch. 2 Diaz in their first strike. Change up high. Diaz hitting 233 with 6 home runs and 21 RBIs. He's having a pretty good season so far. Here's the 0-1. That actress who played that woman, tremendous. She looked familiar, but I never could bother to look her up. She looked very familiar. 1-1 count. Bregman's at first. He picked up his 47th ribby after knocking Altuve out. Or in, excuse me. 1-1. I heard after Echo, Daredevil will get his own series after that, 2024 or 2025. I heard they're bringing the entire cast back in just like a reboot format. So hopefully that's what's going on there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Swing and miss. Well, out front of that changeup was Diaz. Nice sequence there. Out number 2. Do I like Captain Marvel? Her storyline in and of itself was fine. I thought it was very well done, but the outside story, the secondary plot with Nick Fury and what's her face, Kobe Smulders, I think is the actress's name. I just thought it was okay. Um, Overall, it was a decent film. I didn't hate it. I wasn't checking the watch. You know, it was fine. It was fine. It's 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Try to get that sinker in on the bottom zone, but missed. It's a 1-1 count. I think Brie Larson's a very talented actress. I think she gets a lot of shit because she's very, very confident and she's very vocal. She's the sort of person that she doesn't talk a bunch of shit. She only opens her mouth when she knows what the fuck she's talking about, and that pisses people off. The 1-1 pitches in there for a strike, sinker inside. There are people they just don't like a confident woman. Just being honest. And when they know what the fuck they're talking about, it pisses certain people off. And I think that's why intimidated white nerds don't like her. Metrics say the Giants got the #1 starting rotation. That could be the case. I'd have to talk with Roach about that. I'm not 100. What movie that you had high expectations for, but after watching it, it was terrible? Black Panther. I saw the trailers and I thought that was going to be a kick-ass film. There's absolutely no bias going in. One ball, two strikes. In fact, I wanted to like it because for some reason, people made it political. They made it like it was like anti right wing or something. There was some kind of political bullshit going on, and um, I was just irritated by it, and I wanted to like it out of defiance because of whatever was going on. But I just fucking hated it. I hated it. 2-2 count. Runners on the corners. Montgomery steps off. Collects himself. Giants or Dodgers? I say the series is split and Giants win tonight 7-2. Then I watched Black Panther a second time. I could barely get through it the first time. 2-2. Pitch down and away and hit hard, but right to Hicks. No, excuse me. Carpenter. And that'll do it. It was so bad. It'll be a while before I do like to give films a second shot eventually, but it's just too soon, too soon. And I think it was like a year or two ago that I watched it. um, just it was just so boring. The 1-2-3 for the Yankees will be Hicks, Trevino, and Gonzalez. I'm still getting over it part 1. And it came out a long time ago. And I fully intend on giving it a second shot also. Not a Marvel movie, I'm just saying. That's another film I didn't like. I just have to wait. When it comes to shows, when it comes to movies, my memory is impeccable. It's on Yes Network. Um, Broadcast options. Yes Network. That's the only one I'm seeing. Hold up. I think it might be on Fox also. Did I enjoy Harry Potter? I did enjoy the Harry Potter films. Um, they made changes, subtle changes. Um, Once they really got a rhythm for I think who did the writing? Steve Close, I think, might have done the writing for Harry Potter. I might have that wrong. Once he got a feel for everything, um, uh, and he knew when to take certain things out, adjust certain things. It didn't hurt the films, which it sometimes can. So I liked them. I even liked the last book being split into two films. I think it was definitely a money grab, but it was one that they paid attention to. They could have told that story in 2 hours 30, and been just fine. But they still approached it with heart, and you know they tried, and it paid off. Hi King Yellman, how you doing, man? As for the Fantastic Beasts, I enjoyed the first one. I don't know if I've seen the second one or not. Javier's back out there, obviously. Pitch high for a ball. 1-0. And my grandpa's old TV doesn't work. Oh. At least I got the stream. There you go. 236 average, 6 home runs, 29 RBIs, 4 hits. And I switched over to the Houston broadcast. They have a strike zone. Here's the 1-0. Pitch foul back. 1-1 count. Javier's at 24 pitches. Looked a bit rough his first outing, his first inning this game, but cleaned it up and got out of the inning without giving up anything. Now he has a 1-0 lead. If he can just settle in, he'll be as right as rain. Here's the 1-1. Up and away for, wow, they call that a strike? Okay, 2-1 count. Here's the top of the second. Y'all got me talking movies. Fastball high, foul back, 2-2. Johnny Depp was the second Fantastic Beasts. Yeah. Yeah, that was because of all that Amber Heard stuff. That, I remember now, that was with that Krazy dude. That was just 2-2. Rolling missed the mark with that script. Fastball missed away and up, full count. She tried to go dark. She tried to go deep. She tried to go emotional. And she just really, really missed the mark on it. It was still okay because of the other characters. But it was just okay. Not enough to get me to go and watch the third one. And 3-2 pitches off the plate away for a ball. That walks him. Plus, it's just kind of at this point, it's just kind of played out. I think. I don't really think there's still a whole lot of relevancy there, at least for me. I would rather just watch something new. 1 on, no outs. Murray's the second highest paid QB with $46 million a year with his new extension. Glad to see that they got the deal done. Now Murray needs to go out there and earn it. Slider in there. Might have been, yeah, that was a knuckle curve. In there for a strike. Started again on the inside zone. Trailed right down the middle. Beautiful pitch. Murray needs to get a bit more mature. Needs to have more on the field and off the field leadership in terms of, being a locker room guy. I suppose that's still on the field, right? Is that considered on the field? Anyway, he needs to earn that money. Did you enjoy Price? Yeah, I did, actually. Even the last one, which wasn't the best one. So no one count. I thought that's some of Keira Knightley's and Johnny Depp's best acting. The other one is a 4-seam high, slap foul, 0-2. Trevino has a 251 average, 7 home runs, 27 RBIs. And they were fun. They were fun, they were goofy, they were action-packed. There were some thrills and chills in there. They had it all. 0-2 count. Giants better than Dodgers, I'm telling y'all. Belt over Freeman. You are in fantasy land, my fella. 0-2 count. Throw to first, back in time. No. Giants aren't anywhere near the talent of the Dodgers. Not even close. Metrics might say their starting pitching's better, but they aren't better. 0-2 count. Not a chance. Javier sets. Here's the 0-2. Tried to get that slider in there, but it trailed off the plate away. 1-2. I'm not really sold on the new Pirates that's being talked about with Margot Robbie. I think that's her name. It's a 1-2 count. She's a good actress. She bores me. Here's the 1-2. Tried that knuckle curve. Hit off the plate away. 2-2. I fucking hope so, Hassan. Goodness gracious. You know what you should do? Make your books into films like Harry Potter. I'd love that. Unplugged, which you can link down below with the commands in the description box. 2-2. It would make a tremendous summer blockbuster. 2-2, fastball away, slap foul. It would be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. It would set box office records, and I'm not even being biased. It's a fun story. It's got action. It's got suspense. It's got guns. Has a little bit of romance. A little bit. Pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Nice twists in there as well. Here's the 2-2. Fastball inside. Broken bat. Line drive to the shortstop. Out. Broke at the handle. Breaks up Gonzalez. Fastball in, just absolutely tore the ball. Excuse me, tore the lower half of the bat away from the upper. 2 outs. No, 1 out, excuse me. Javier's at 34 pitches. What book you read but was just terrible as a film? It. The made for TV one I really liked. 0-1 count. Marvin Gonzalez hitting .234 with 3 home runs and 10 RBIs. It was absolutely terrible. Usually it's the opposite. I've seen some clunker books that have been made into tremendous films. 0-1 swung on and missed for a strike. I had Gallo on my fantasy team. I still need a refund. He's been pretty ass. He went from 0 to 0. It's 0-2 count for Gonzalez. It's 0-2 count. Time called. Forrest Gump was a terrible book. Rambo was a terrible book. The book that Die Hard is based off of was shit. All turned into good films. I can't really think, other than it. I can't think of a good book that was turned into a bad film. The Stand has been made into some terrible made-for-TV movies. Does that count? The Game is in Houston. I mean, there has not been a single good Stand adaptation. Not one. 0-2 count. Pitch down and in. Did it hit him? Hicks takes second. No, it didn't hit him. I believe Javier was pointing in the wrong. The ball got away from Lee, the catcher, and Javier was pointing that way, and the ball went that way. So, a Three Stooges moment for the Astros. Love to see it. But yeah, I can't think of too many examples where the book was good and the film was bad. Because they pretty much nailed the Harry Potter films. They got The Hobbit right until they made a money grab and it was just boring. The Lord of the Rings were fun films. Long films, but fun. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So it's just, hard to really think of one. Swung on and missed. Nice breaking pitch away. Got him to chase. Wasn't ready for it. Nice. Going to the bottom of the second. No, that's only 2 outs. The fuck am I talking about? Gallo, that'll bring up Gallo. And now since you talked some shit, Hassan, Gallo will probably hit a home run here. LeMahieu is on deck. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. High fastball. Got him. Maybe not. Maybe not. 164 average for Gallo. 11 home runs. 23 RBIs. See, this season versus the Astros, he's 0 for 9. So it hasn't been good. It hasn't been good. This is Javier's 40th pitch. Tried to hit that zone away with a fastball, but he missed. It's now, no, they gave him a strike. No, as a ball. 1-1. I traded him for Jock. It worked. I guess. Yeah, I'd say. Yeah, I'd say you got your money back too. 1-1 count. 40 pitches for Javier. Top of the second. That's way too many damn pitches. Here's the 1-1. Fastball. Gallo got under it. If field fly out if the Astros don't run into each other. They do not. Now it's the end of the inning. Javier once more works around some trouble. Can he keep doing that? No is the answer to that question. He's going to have a smoother outing next time up, or he's going to get absolutely rocked. He is playing the Yankees here. He is playing the Yankees. 1-2-3 for the Yankees. Or excuse me, for the Astros, excuse me, is Dubon, McCormick, and Lee. Gallo still sucks, no shocker. Yep. Let's change the picture here. Nope. Don't know what I'm doing. Play ball! That's my sound effect. I love that. Giants traded Dubon for a catcher who played in AAA 95% of the time and DFA him after 5 weeks of service. Yeah. Teams will make some boneheaded trades. Diamondbacks have made a fair few. Oh, they showed a Whole Foods commercial with pie. Now I want pie. Which MLB team would you consider to be the Astros' greatest historical playoff rival? Dodgers, Braves, Cardinals, Yankees. But it had to be the Dodgers, right? I don't know. What do you guys think? Bottom of the second inning. Here's the 19th pitch for Montgomery. Off the plate away. Ball 1. Diamondbacks could have had Bauer and Scherzer as a 1-2 punch. Yeah. They didn't. They gave Scherzer away for the silliest of reasons. They didn't like his warm-up routine. It's a 1-0. Down in the dirt. Ball 2. He used to do those like long throws and a bunch of other stuff, and they just got real nervous, so they traded him. Not the wisest move ever. Pretty stupid. 2-0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a breaking pitch down. 2-1 count. According to Bob Nightingale, 7 teams have reached out to the Nets. Hey, Crazy Dog. In regards to Juan Soto, Seattle, San Diego, New York Mets, New York Yankees, San Francisco, LA, and St. Louis. I was watching SportsCenter this morning, and they made it sound like he'd be gone before the trade deadline. I can't see the Yankees trading for him. The Mets would be interesting because they'd have Judge in New York and Soto Judge on the Yankees and Soto on the Mets. That'd be pretty neat. I did hear that San Francisco is a favorite, but I bet St. Louis gets them 3-1. Fastball off the plate away. They appeal the first. He did not go. That's a walk. Brings up McCormick. He just honestly looks like a Cardinal. I can't really picture him in any other uniform. For some reason, the Cardinals one would just look right. Imagine being a St. Louis sports fan and the Blues get Thatchik, Tek, Tekich, Tekuch. Ugh, if I call hockey games, that's not going to be fun. And the Cardinals get Soto. Um, that would be pretty interesting. But I mean, just think about it. I can't picture him in a Dodger uniform. That would just look weird. Which I know happens, but I'm not. It's not like Brady, like you see him in a uniform for all those years, and then he's now in a Bucks uniform. It's Soto. He's only been in the league for a couple, 2-3 years. Uh, First pitch is a swing and a miss. Pitch down, got him swinging. But it's just he just wouldn't look right in a Mariners uniform or a San Diego Padres uniform. The two that I can see him in that would work is the Mets and Cardinals. It would be odd seeing him in a Dodgers uniform and a Giants uniform, but who the hell knows? A 1 pitch is down, off the plate, 1-1. It's going to be someone nobody's thinking about. It's going to be like a rando team. 1-1 count, 26 pitches for Montgomery, 1 on, no outs. I wish the Diamondbacks had a chance. We have the draft picks. We have the prospect pool. We just don't have the money to sign them long term. So we'd be borrowing for like a year. 1-1 is a fly out to right. And he is out. Imagine he goes to the Cubs. That would be interesting. You have Kurt Suzuki. No, not Kurt Suzuki. You'd have Seiya Suzuki and Juan Soto. 2 building blocks for the future. I don't know if they have the prospect pool picks and money. I don't think they have any of that. They might. Throw the first back in time. It would be pretty cool. He would actually fit in a Cubs uniform, I think. Corey Lee, this season, 7 games, 12 hits. Very active player. Here's the first pitch to him, and it's slap foul. Giants have enough. I know certain fans, Rocha included, don't like the idea of giving up so many prospects, but they have a ton of prospects. They could get rid of they could trade enough to make the deal work and be just fine. They're pretty stacked. It's just a matter of who they'd have to give up. I forget the names, but they're pretty damn good, and they're going to be up very, very soon. So I understand that, but you're getting Soto at 23. You have the money to sign him long term. That's a pretty good deal. It's an 0-1 count. What crazy catch that you saw of all time in baseball? Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply down the third base line. That's going to be 2 at least. They're going to wave a runner home. 2-0 lead on a RBI double for Lee. Have you had breakfast, Mr. JB? I have not. I am very hungry right now. I just got so busy, I didn't have the time. I had to record a video, and then I had to prep for this, and then I had to take my dog for a walk. Just didn't have the time. But I'll eat something after. It was the Andrew Jones catch, Nathaniel. I think it was Andrew Jones. It involved literally climbing up the wall, mid run, just running up the wall, like something you see in a cartoon. I'd have to find the clip and show you, but it would take a lot of digging. I don't remember the player. I just remember it involved a really impressive climb up the wall. First pitch swinging is Altuve. Slaps a foul. Would you give an outfielder like Lamonte Wade Jr. for Soto and three prospects and Tyler Rogers? I don't know who the hell Lamonte Wade Jr. is. So I can't really answer that question. I don't know who any of those people are, except for Soto. I vaguely heard of Tyler Rogers. Oh, one is a high pitch slap foul. Can I climb a wall? About 80 pounds ago, I could have. It depends if there's a dog after me. My fat ass would find a way. 0-2 count. Breaking pitch. Barely got it. Barely got it. Got enough of that ball. Slapped it foul. The Giants outfielder, he's decent. Tyler Rogers throws that UFO slider that rises. You have McDonald's for breakfast, Raya? They do make some pretty good breakfast. 0-2. I don't know, Hassan. They would have to give up a lot more than that. A lot more. That's only just like the appetizer. That's not the that doesn't even include the main course and dessert, so to speak. So to count that latest pitch is fouled off, it would be a fuck ton. That's a scientific term. Fuck ton. So no 2 count. Hash brown sausage and egg muffin and some good oat. Damn, that sounds good. Can you do a handstand and hold it for 30 seconds for $50? You Venmo me $50 right now and I'll do it. 0-2 count. Venmo me $50 and I'll do it. Breaking pitch. Altuve literally grazed enough of the ball to stay alive. To stay alive. It's a 1-2 count. Oh, excuse me, it's an 0-2 count. My bad. Breaking pitch in the dirt on the inside. Trevino pops up. No runners advance. Now it's 1-2. The MLB app is ahead of me. Imagine Rocha having a kid. Rocha's a nice guy. He's a good guy. He's got his head on his shoulders. Still young yet, but it has a lot of things figured out. He'll figure it out even more. I'm sure he'll be fine. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I bet that kid would be funny as hell. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the thing. I don't have Venmo, but I know Rocha has money in Venmo. I can talk to him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch. Tried to get him to chase. Altuve wasn't having it. When a guy's 3'8", throwing a low pitch at the strike zone is not going to get him to chase. Thing is, whoever gets Soto will probably get a partially cooked Patrick Corbin with them. You know, that could actually end up working well for it. It's weird how that works. Which I mean, you know, sometimes it's just a change of scenery is all you need. Is just out of nowhere, pitchers throwing strikes and getting, you know, wins. 2-2 pitch is a fastball on the zone inside, just absolutely locked Altuve. All he could do was just kind of collect that. He's like, yeah, you got me. 2 outs. Brings up Pena. But yeah, I imagine the Corbin inclusion would be to kind of balance the budget, right? Or am I mistaken? 2 outs, runner on second. Montgomery. For Mr. Consistency, he's been kind of inconsistent today. He dots that bottom right for a strike 1. Does Washington want to go into? Yeah, they have absolutely nobody. Soto's pretty much their only guy. I mean, we got tons of players for that case. He's their star attraction. They're already in rebuild mode. It's only going to get more intense once Soto's gone. That's why they want so much from him. Plus, it's Soto. He's 23. Incredible walk ratio, lots of hits, lots of home runs, has a World Series ring. They're not giving him up for nothing short of the kitchen sink, the house, and the car. 0-2 count, 2 outs, runner on second. They are going to make you earn that player. Montgomery sets. Check second 8 times. Here's the 0-2. Rips that fastball right by him. End of the inning. Diamondbacks have the draft picks and they have the prospects. We can give up a fuck ton of prospects and be as right as rain. But we just don't have the money. That's the hang up. We'd be trading a shit ton of prospects for a year. That's pretty much it. We just don't have the money. We could trade guys. We can include guys with money in the deal, but still, it wouldn't be enough. I think Peralta has like 7 mil, and I think Multiply has a couple of mil. But it just wouldn't be enough. You're talking like the most money in Major League Baseball, in the history of Major League Baseball. We just couldn't do it. Make the face? Nah. Because that's my O face, and I'm not showing anybody my O face. The 1, 2, 3 for the Yankees will be LeMahieu, Rizzo, and Judge. JB prank call Rocha. I don't have Rocha's number. I don't have Rocha's number. I have Josh's, but I don't have Rocha's. I think I got a solar in my gums. No, Nathaniel, that'd be all right. That would be invasive. That's nah. It's all right. That's all right. 41 pitches for Javier. He's back out there, obviously. Woo! Off speed pitch got away from him. That sailed high. I'm talking head height, but it wasn't anywhere near LeMahieu. It's a 1-0 count. It's 2:09. Josh probably asleep. Also, that's very rude. 1-0. Also, even though he's just really getting into baseball this year, he's watched from afar. He's kept up, I believe, and now he's done a deep dive into it this year. He would know better than that. He knows the Cubbies don't stand a chance at getting him. 3-0. He doesn't go anything half cocked. If he's doing fantasy baseball, if he's watching baseball, if he's going to be on baseball streams, he's going to know his shit. 3-0. As you know. Or did you? Because that was a really crazy question. Here's the 3-0. Tried to hit that fastball high and got the call. It was off the zone. I mean, Rocha can be easily pranked. The Giants are favored to get him. Yeah, but you got to understand, Rocha has them, I imagine, on every single social media. It probably has a shit ton of 3-1 is in there for a strike on the inside. 3-2, he probably has tons of Giant sites bookmarked, probably has notifications on for a lot of those websites, so he would know before anybody else. 3-2 count. Here's the pitch. High fastball, walked him. He needs to stop trying to hit that fastball inside top right because he's not getting it. He just can't. He can't pinpoint it there. 9 likes, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. One runner on brings up Rizzo. 0 for 1 today. He flew out in the first. Here's the 0-1. Fastball at the knees in there for a strike. The bullpen allows the leadoff hit. Here we go again. Well, that's not the bullpen. Who are you talking about? 0-1 count to Rizzo. Who's over 1 himself? Slider hit hard into right on a line single. 2 on. You're going to catch that fly, aren't you, buddy? Brings up Judge with 2 on. Like I said, his last inning, you can't continue to be inconsistent against the Yankees. It's the Yankees. And no outs, 2 on. Judge up. This could get real bad real quick. D-backs bullpen versus the Giants on that choke jock last Wednesday. Oh, okay. Yeah. 2 on, no outs. Aaron Judge is hitting 280, 284. I'm pretty sure he's an alien. Fastball in off the plate for a ball. The dude does inhuman things. 33 home runs, a bazillion RBIs. Lay down, Bubs. 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball in, slap foul. 1-1. After this inning, I'm going to let my dog out into his little play area. But who has more homers, hard level, Rocha or Judge? Well, if it's a Little League ballpark, Judge is going to win that too. 1-1, fastball in. I say Little League ballpark because that's, I imagine, the only park Rocha can hit it out of. I'm in the same boat, by the way. So, 2-1 count. After that, 1-1 pitch is fouled back. Can Javier get himself out of damage again? We'll see. It's not looking good so far. Here's the 2-1. Tried to hit that slider on the bottom left of the strike zone, but he missed it. 3-1. Now it's a hitter. It's a hitter's count. Carpenter on deck. Mr. Mustache can hit the ball pretty well. Pretty well. Here's a 3-1. High fastball. Walks him. Again, he tried to hit that top right, but he missed it. I don't know why he keeps going back to that well. There's nothing in it. And now we have a meeting at the mound with the pitching coach. Trevon Diggs is not on top 10 overall list for Madden. Trevon Diggs. What were his numbers last year? I remember him being solid. I don't know about top 10 quality, though. Astros should have bought Bauer. I mean, they wouldn't be able to use him. Trevon Diggs is pretty good, though. Top 10, that's a steam company. I'm taking Stephon Diggs. Trevon Diggs. Oh. Didn't he have a shit ton of interceptions, though? I can't remember everybody. So Diggs had coverage issues. Once he works on that, he's top 10. Carpenter's up. Bases loaded. No outs. Javier needs a miracle here. Career with bases loaded. 477 average for Carpenter. 2 grand slams. Here's the first pitch to him. slider down off the plate. Uh, but didn't Diggs have a ton of interceptions? Wasn't he very, very good last year? But I mean, obviously, consistency is key for any top 10 list. You're right, he did, but he's the worst coverage corner. Well, I mean, he ain't doing that bad if he's got picks. Here's the 1-0. Break a pitch in there on the plate away. 1-1. But I'm sure, he's young. He'll need to clean up his game and, which he will. I mean, it's a good defense there in Dallas. That's where he is, right? Dallas. Again, too many damn players. Trayvon Diggs is for the Dallas Cowboys, correct? It's a 1-2 count. There's 1-2. Fastball off the plate away. 2-2. Tried to get him to chase. He wasn't. He wasn't going to do that. 2-2 count. .58 pitches for Javier. He sets. Big pitcher. Here's the 2-2. Fastball in. Slap foul. Remains 2-2. Trayvon Diggs will be top 10 probably by the midpoint of the season. If coverage was his biggest problem, he's going to clean that up quick. He's far too talented. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch, hit hard, right to. Wow, beautiful double play. Slapped it right to the first baseman. He immediately ran to tap the bag, and that's a double play. Good play by Gurriel at first. Just absolutely mashed it. Carpenter did. Wow. Absolutely mashed it. You never, ever want to break on a line drive. I knew that just by playing MLBK the show. That is dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. He's playing pro ball on the biggest stage of them all. I'm a rhymer. I'm a poet, and I didn't even know it. He should have known better than that. First pitch is a slider in there for a strike. Woo! Yeah, Cowboys. I knew I was right. He made the Pro Bowl. 23 years old. .58. Three interceptions in 20. 58 tackles. In 2021, he had 11 tackles, 9 assists. No, excuse me, 11 interceptions, 9 assisted tackles, 52 combined tackles. I'd say he's pretty good. Because it's only his second year, top 10 would, I think, be exceptional. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard, fastball on the inside, but it's going to die well before the warning track. Once again, Javier gets himself out of a jam. Wow. Wow. Okay, then. Excuse me. That's not who's up. The 1-2-3 for the Astros will be Tucker, Bregman, and Diaz. A big 1-2-3. Who wants to bet by 2045 the NL still hasn't won an All-Star game? I'm sure they will. That's funny, though. That's funny. It's funny. Three interceptions in 2020 in 12 games. $14 pass defense. 14 passes. No, that's not right. A forced fumble. 58 tackles, 49 solo, 9 assists. 1 tackle for loss. 16 games last year, 11 interceptions. That's a big jump. Big jump from one season to the next. So he's going to have a big year this year, just going by that. Same defense, same, consistency all around is key. 52 tackles, 43 solo, 9 assists. Yeah, top 10. Not being top 10 makes sense because he's so young. If the AL players put out their children to play the All-Star game, but the kids are under 10, the NL will still lose. Okay. 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 I'm just going off base in terms of digs, space information. I've not looked into the Cowboys at all. I've been watching so much game tape for the Colts, reading so much on the Colts, getting ready for them. Off speed, in, off the plate. Bottom of the third. And then we have an infield single. The first at bats of the inning. Put Sucker on base. Good hit into right field. Good pitch, but an even better hit. 1 on, no outs. The All-Star is on first. Brings up Bregman, who's always dangerous. Fastball right up the middle, should be 2. Easy bounce. We got 2. Out. Out. Easy bounce. Easy play. Had to run to second, tap the bag, and throw it first. Made it look easy. Made it look easy. I say easy bounce to the infield. And toward the infield. But, when you're in that moment, it's tough. It would have hit me in the face and I'd have been crying. And everybody would have just been looking at me like, what are you doing? First pitch to Diaz is a ball away. Diaz is 0 for 1. He struck out in the first. Here's the 1-0. 92 away. Slap foul. That looked like a chase pitch. He just didn't get it out far enough. It's 1-1. Still worked though, so we can't really complain. Montgomery's at 45 pitches. And Lemus Diaz is 0 for 1. Yankees finally scored bases loaded, 0 outs. Giants like 1-1 is in there for a. It's off the plate for a ball. Excuse me, 2-1. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch away. Definitely a chase pitch, and he chased and he missed badly. 2-2. At the pace this is going, guys, I might not end up calling the second game. I might just be too busy. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. Tried to dot that bottom right, or excuse me, left, but he missed it. Full count. Three-two count. Big pitch here. Montgomery steps off, toes the rubber. Now he sets. It's a 3-2 count. Here's the pitch. Dots the bottom right corner. Beautiful pitch. And it's the end of the inning. I somehow missed 3 outs. Wow. Told you guys are going to get that a few times a game. Boom, boom. There they are. We go to the 4th. The 1, 2, 3 for the Astros. Excuse me. The Yankees will be Hicks, Trevino, and Gonzalez. They're in the top of the 4th. 9 likes, guys. Let's see if we can't get it to 10. Let's see if we can't get it to 10. 10 would be good. 10's a nice round number. It's a good number. We're in commercial break. Right now they're advertising, I don't know. It's either a hammock or nice clothes or a vacation. I can't tell. Don't give a fuck. And we are back from commercial break. They are advertising a stadium tour of Minute Maid Park. It's still Minute Maid Park, right? Top of the 4th. Javier's back out there. He's at 64 pitches. Here's the first pitch. Breaking pitch. I can't talk. 2 Hicks. It's a ball. Today, Hicks has, well, he's walked in a second. On the season, he's hitting .236 with 6 home runs and 29 RBIs. Knuckle curve in there for a strike. 1-1. Javier's breathing heavy. Out there looking like a steamboat. Like a really smoky chimney. Like a pregnant chick. That's a better analogy. Steps off the mound. Now he resets. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there, but slap foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 10 likes. Appreciate you. Trevino is on deck. The All-Star this year. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Javier sets. He needs a really clean inning here to help himself out. Breaking pitches hit hard. Wow, that was absolutely skied. It went a mile high, but well foul. Well foul. He's way ahead of that pitch, but he absolutely unloaded on it. If he'd have just waited a little bit longer, it would have been fine. Here's the 1-2. Fastball up and away. Missed. 2-2 count. Garcia is laboring. He's out there breathing heavy. He sets. This is his 69th. This will be his 70th pitch. He's on 69. Got it past him. Not sure what that was. It was only at 93. It might have been a fastball. As I said, he is tired. So, it would only be a mile per hour drop. So, definitely could be his fastball. Got it past him. Out number 1. Very late on the fastball. Very, very good stuff there. Genuinely, before each pitch, Javier takes these weird ass breaths. It reminds me of a fish in water. Like when you look in the tank and they're going like that. That's what he looks like. Jose Trevino is 0 for 1 today. He lined out in second. Here's the pitch. Slider. And hit foul. Will stay in play? No, it won't. 0-2 count. Oh, 2 count. Here's the pitch. High pitch. Looks like a changeup. That's a really high spot for a changeup. 0-2 count. This is why the Yankees need an ace instead of Juan Soto talk. Yeah, they do need an ace. They need to go after Castillo of the Reds. Got that breaking pitch. He put that breaking pitch high. That had to have been a setup pitch because he went immediately right back with it low. Really, really good pitch. 2 outs. Yeah, they should go after what's his name out of Cincinnati. He was in the All-Star game. Forget his name already. Tremendous stuff. I think he was dinged up a little bit, so his numbers are a bit off, but he was still good enough to make the All-Star game. Fastball off the plate away. 1 ball. Gonzalez is up. Gallows on deck, excuse me. He's 0 for 1 today. Here's the 1-0. Fastball high, missed it. I saw the guy's name in my head, then it immediately went away. That's how my day's going. Yeah, Gonzalez struck out in second. It's a 2-0 count right now. He might get himself a base here. Ooh, try to hit that bottom left, but he missed it. 3-0. That could have been called a strike. That was right on it. I'm a Yankees fan, and we need 2 players to win this year. Benintendi and Castillo. Yeah, Castillo. And they both would help. Yeah. 3-0. How many more games, though, do you have against the Blue Jays? Because that could be a problem. 3-1 count. That could be a problem. Here's the 3-1. Out in front of that breaking pitch, and it's skied. Will it stay in play? It will. Bregman went way too far for it. Wow. Lost that in the roof. I mean, he was well past the third base line. He was well into foul territory. And it literally dropped between him and Javier, who hadn't really left the mound all that much. But there's so many railings up there, I'm not surprised. Oh, I see what happened. It plinkoed off the railing, and so it created for a very awkward play. That makes sense now, because that was a really bad whiff. Here's the 3-2. Slapped at a pitch off the plate, and a good play by Bregman at short. Marvin Gonzalez, excuse me. But this shift, I didn't. It was Bregman. I was right the first time. The shift was on, so it threw me off. 2-0. Also, they didn't tell me about the shift, so that's fun. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Hey, Nathaniel. How you doing? One, two, three. For the Astros will be Gurriel, Dubon, and McCormick. Why are you so small, Dubon? There you go. Pretty slow game. Pretty slow game. You know what? I might just end up calling this single game and calling another one tomorrow. I still need to watch a lot of game tape. I need to get caught up on the Colts secondary. I know Isaiah Rodgers is going to have a breakout year if healthy. How many backflips can I do? Half of one. I then land on my head, breaking my spine. But it'll be awesome for like a second. So yeah, I think I might just call this game. I'm learning more and more players every single day. I think Julian Blackmon's going to have a breakout year if healthy. I think Isaiah Rodgers is going to have a breakout year if healthy. Um, Julian Blackmon is a tremendous talent. There are other names I just need to get caught up on. Yuli Gurriel is up the bat. Montgomery is at 50 pitches. Dot at the bottom left for a strike. Generous call. Wasn't given to the Astros pitcher, Javier, but Montgomery got it. So on one count, he steps off the mound. Toes the rubber. What's some trades y'all want to see your teams make? I know Angel Frank talked about needing a pitcher and an outfielder, which makes sense. He has need help there in both categories. Not that you're doing terribly, but you definitely need a couple more to put you over the top. 0-2 for Montgomery. 52. 0-2 count for Gurriel, who's 0 for 1 today. Montgomery's at 52 pitches. I read that all wrong. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and hit, but he got under it. It's going to stay in play, I believe. Good running catch in foul territory. Foul territory by Judge. Can't talk. 1 out. Dubon is up. Dubon. Dubon sounds like a food or like a karate move. McCormick is on deck. One out. Here's the first pitch. Home run swinging is Dubon. He got, I think, a little bit of it. Foul tipped into the glove, I think. 0-1 count. Out of water. Got another one, though, because I'm prepared. It's an 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball down. Out in front of it, but he got enough of it in to get it into Judge's glove. So, 2 outs. Breaks up McCormick. Yeah, I still gotta take my dog for a walk. Still gotta eat. Still need to watch game tape. Yeah. I scheduled the second game as, just in case. First pitch swinging is a dinker out into shallow center field. That's a base hit for McCormick. But yes, yeah, not gonna be able to do it. I thought I would. I have no problem whatsoever doing it. But I just want to think about it more. I kind of jumped the gun a bit. After this inning, but I'll let you out. You have a little lie in the grass there. Corey Lee is 1 for 1. Montgomery's at 56 pitches. You have 1 on and 2 outs. Here's the first pitch. Slap foul. Think it might have been a cutter. Not a cutter, a sinker. Excuse-moi. I really like the Houston Astros jerseys. The white with the dark blue lettering and the orange trim. It's just the same. Just a shame that they are cheaters and I can't like them anymore. Here's the 0-1. Fastball, got it past him. I think that also might have been foul tipped. Because there's usually like a mic you can pick up on the snap of the glove when the ball hits. Unless that's extra sensitive today, that sure sounded like a foul tip into the glove. 0-2 count. Time called. And Lee steps back in. Montgomery sets. Here's the 0-2. Dotted the inside zone with a fastball. Caught Lee looking. Good pitch. We go to the 5th. Gallo, LeMahieu, Rizzo, the 1-2-3. Is there a game you guys in particular would like me to call tomorrow? I'm up for anything not past 8 o'clock. What I mean is an 8 o'clock start time. If it's a 7 o'clock start time, that's fine. 1 hit for the Yankees, 6 for the Astros, 2-run Astros lead. Yankees have left 5 on base, the Astros 4. We are in commercial break. Woo! Good. A good note is that neither team has an error. So, that's good. That's what you want. Especially the Yankees. If you're going to lose, at least do it cleanly, you know? And I was going to let my dog out, but he went and laid under the bed, so not doing that. Again, Gallo, Mayhew, Rizzo, the 1-2-3. Christian Javier, 8 first pitch strikes out of 17. Fastball strikes, 55%. Not a surprise because that's been what he's thrown pretty much throughout the entire game so far. So those numbers aren't shocking. He's at 80 pitches to top in the top of the fifth. I genuinely didn't think he'd make it this far. So kudos to him. First pitch is a high sinker. I think it was a sinker. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and slapped foul. Switching over to the yes broadcast because I don't like how they're doing the pitches. I'll take no strike zone. I'll take no strike zone, sir. Top of the fifth, 1-1. Count for Gallo, who's 0 for 1. And they have a strike zone now. Yay! Here's a 1-1. High four-seam fastball. It is indeed a four-seamer. It's dropped in velocity by 2 now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yankees have 1 hit. As I said, four-seam away. Tried to hit that top right, missed. 2-2. He's not hit that top right, but maybe a couple of times all game so far. 2-2. Javier sets. Here's the delivery. Four seam. Tried to hit the zone away, but missed it. Full count. He went from going right at Gallo to nibbling away, and I don't know why. Full count for Javier. Javier. Here's the 3-2. Four seam down, but he got under it and absolutely skied it. It'll be an out. Right to Tucker. 1 out for Gallo. Fly out for Gallo, I should say. And 1 out for Javier and the Astros. Game 2 pitching matchup. Domingo Germán against Luis Garcia. Germán is making his season debut. Coming back from right shoulder impingement syndrome. There you go. I'm going to go take him off the IL so I can put him in. Hopefully they let me do that. Rizzo is on deck. Fastball, bottom left, strike 1. 1-1 count. Who do I drop? Who do I drop? I will drop Lou Trevino. Yeah. Hopefully they let me put him in. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on a fastball down. Good pitch. Yeah. They're not going to let me start him today because they're dicks. Lockers. God damn it. He'll probably get lit up. He probably won't pitch for very long. I hate it. Hate it when they do that. They take him off the IL late. I checked before everything started. He wasn't off the IL, so that irritates the fuck out of me. It irritates the fuck out of me. Here's the 2-2. Fastball in off the plate. Again, he's trying to hit that top right, and he just can't do it. He's done it maybe 2-3 times today. 3-2 count now. Javier sets. This will be his 92nd pitch. Fastball away. Hit hard to right. It's going to be a home run for LeMahieu. 2-1 ball game. Yankees are on the board. Thank you, Nathaniel. I appreciate that. Brings up Rizzo. He went from going up too many times to going down, and it was just so predictable because he missed so many times up. Of course he was going to go down. And an experienced hitter is going to think, okay, well, he's probably going to try to go away if he has to go down. I mean, he knew that, knew all of it, and he cranked it. Hey, Jacob, I am 100% ready for football. One out, 2-1 lead. Here's Rizzo. He's 1 for 2 today. Change up down off the plate. 1-0 count. Here's the 1-0. Four seam right down the plate at the knees. 1-1. It's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Still haven't heard back from my fantasy managers though about an auction style draft. I have the majority of them. 1-1. Four seam missed. Tried to go to that top right again, but he again missed it. Rocha's on board. Hefe's on board. Josh is on board. Nathaniel's on board. B Hub's on board. If all of them is on board, I know Thor Seth will be on board. 2-1. Fastball high, hit hard, but it will stay in play. 2 outs. My brother's in the league. He'll be annoyed, but he'll go with it because he doesn't care. uh, so I just need a couple more to. Actually, you know what? I just might go by majority rules, to be honest with you. But I'll give it to this evening to decide. 2 outs. Judge is up. Two outs. First pitch to Judge is a slider in there. First strike. Nice pitch. Started off the plate. Veered right onto the heart of the plate. But it's such wicked movement that it didn't matter. I wouldn't go there again. The Astros bullpen is warming up now. Javier's almost at 90. Or excuse me, almost at 100. 3 away. Steps off the plate. Next weekend, I'm going to see Cooper. There you go. 0-1 count. I am seeing no one other than lots of wrestlers at SummerSlam. 0-1 pitch. It's a four-seam fastball down the middle. Judge, solid meatball. Got ahead of himself because he was so excited, and he slapped it foul. It's an 0-2 count. Football's going to be fun to watch for sure. Especially live. Even if it is training camp, because, still pro players tossing it around, catching it. Here's the 0-2. 99th pitch from Javier. It's a routine pop-up for Judge. Out number 3. I love that because my fantasy opponent is starting Judge today, and he's having a terrible day. So that's great. 2-1 Astros. Altuve, Pena, and Tucker are the 1-2-3. Are you making videos while you're gone? No. No. Rocha will vlog the entire experience. When it's a new place, and a new experience, I like to just take it in with my eyes. I don't have anything against vlogs. I don't have anything against having your phone out a lot and recording. I just think that's because of where he lives, Nathaniel. I actually love watching vlogs. They're one of my favorite things to watch on YouTube. But it's just for me, I don't get to go on very many vacations, and I don't get to go to too many of these big things. I just like to take it all in. I also, I know that I'm probably not going to go and watch that video again because I lived it, I experienced it. And usually, just going by past experience, I wish I'd paid a little bit more attention. So that's why I've kind of adopted that philosophy. I'm kind of envious of people who can go to all these places and record a lot of the experience and remember everything in great detail. I can't do that. Montgomery is back out there. Last two innings, each he's thrown 9 pitches, so pretty good. There's a Tuve, 1 for 2 today. Fast, no, Sinker got away from Montgomery. Well away. Ball one. If you're doing a Discord call for draft, I can't talk at the draft. I'm not sure how I'll do that right yet. 277 average for Altuve. He's 1 for 2 again. Here's the 1-0. Sinker high, top left, hit hard but foul, 1-1. I might go the Discord route. I'd have to ask Josh first because it is his, or Josh or Sean, because it is their Discord. Why you took a defense early last night in the mock? Seemed like a good idea at the time. Here's the 1-1. I had all my positions picked. That's not something that I would do in a regular draft, but it's mock, so I give less of a shit. Yeah, I do tend to wait a while. I didn't know it would get that kind of reception in a mock, but okay. Curveball off the plate away, 2-2. Usually wait till last to pick defense and kicker. 2-2. If I sense 2-2 changeup swung on and missed, struck him out. Sit down, Altuve. Grab yourself a trash can. I also wait till late. I'm not really reserved in a mock draft. I don't tend to have the same rules. I was surprised that it was that it was met with that kind of reaction because it was just a mock. But yeah, usually I wait till later. Usually, what I'll do is if I know someone, if I see someone who knows their shit and they go defense, then I'm like, okay, now it's time. Now it's time to go defense. I look for those cues, but last night I was just like, screw it, it's a mock. I'll just go for it. 0-1 count. After that swing and miss on a beautiful pitch. Pena's up. He's hitting 265 with 13 home runs and 35 RBIs. Did I see college contract? I did. Very, very, very big. 0-1. Change up down. Swung on a miss. That change up is a thing of beauty. I have taken defenses earlier in past drafts than they should be, just because I wanted to make sure I had that steady, rock solid defense. But I learned from those, and yeah, here's the 0-2. Curveball in the dirt, well in front of the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. My focus in these fantasy football drafts are going to be high impact players, running backs, wide receivers, tight end, the flex, and then get a quarterback later because there are so many to choose from. 1 ball, 2 strikes, sinker high at 95, and Pena couldn't hold back, struck him out. 2 outs. Tucker's up. Favorite movie so far this year that you've watched? Not really had a lot of time. The new Doctor Strange movie was a lot of fun. I really, really enjoyed that. That was really, really good. Really, really good. 2 outs. Tucker's up. First pitch swinging, and he crushed it, but it's foul by about 60, 70 feet. He was just ahead of that one. But I have a feeling that I'm really going to love Thor, Love and Thunder, even if it is a bit goofy. Um, even if it does have its troubles. Because I love the Thor movies. 254 average per Tucker, 18 home runs, 62 RBIs. He singled in the third. Can't wait to watch Vikings Packers week 1. That'd be fun. Here's the 0-1. Curveball. They peeled a third. He didn't go. 1-1. I'm most looking forward to Packers Colts. I can't remember the week now. I saw it in my head, and then it just went away. 1-1. I think it might be week 11. They'll have a good matchup week 1. We got Bengals. Here's the 1-1. Fastball on the zone away for a strike. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. You want some Starburst? Yes, please. Preferably the orange and pink. Here's the 1-2. Sinker off the plate down. Montgomery started to walk off the mound, but that was well off. 2-2 count. My 2 favorites, orange and pink. The yellow's fine. Yeah, when your catcher literally has to go like that to frame it, you pitched it way too low. So 2-2 count. Montgomery sets. Here's the pitch. Fastball. No, sinker. You're not supposed to throw sinker high, but Montgomery's throwing him high. He really likes to do that. He was going for the top left corner, but it was struck and hit foul. Your receipt would be $3.99. I will get that in Monopoly money for you ASAP. Tucker is 1 for 2 today. The count now is 2-2. Here's the pitch. Four seam high. Hit in the left. Will it fall? It will not. Carpenter catches it. Out number 3. We go to the 6th. Astros retired in order. I imagine we will see a relief pitcher here. Carpenter, Torres, Hicks are the 1, 2, 3. Two hits for the Yankees, 6 for the Astros. No team with an error. Which again, if you're a Yankees fan, you gotta like. If you're gonna lose, or if you're going to be losing or lose cleanly. Don't make it worse than it has to be. 6 hits for the Astros. What's the best movie you've seen this year, Nathaniel? So far. Expected to begin rehab assignment tomorrow is Lance McCullers Jr. He's on his journey of recovery from a right forearm strain. Last pitched in 2021 ALDS. Game 4 versus Chicago White Sox. That is huge for the Houston Astros. I've seen a lot of movies in theaters. Do you live really close to the theaters, or are you taken by a parent, sibling, or do you take a bus or an Uber? Phil Matten is in for Javier. 39 games, 0-1 record. 3.55 ERA in 38 innings. 12 walks to 37 Ks. 8 home runs given up. Opponent average of 229 taken. Is it an AMC? 4-seam fastball, top right. Nails it. 1-0 count. They called it a ball. Matt Carpenter is 0 for 2 today. He's flown out and lined into a double play. It's a 1-0 count. 4-seam. Off the plate away. 2-0. Should be 1-1. That was not a good ball call there. You're going to the movies today? What are you seeing? It's a 2-0. 2-0 count. Here's the pitch. 4-seam slap foul. Maybe it might stay in. It does. Bregman makes the play. 1 out. They had the shift on. He really had to run and get that. Jordan Peele movie called Nope. There you go. I heard someone compared him to Jonathan Carpenter, and he had an absolute diva fit over that. He takes his stuff far more seriously than Carpenter ever did. He didn't say that. I'm just putting words in his mouth, but I imagine he said something along those lines. Which, I mean, I get it, but just let people have their opinion. You don't have to be a diva about it. Slider in there for a strike on the inside. It's an 0-1 count. .266 average for Torres, who's over 2 today. 4-seam fastball high off the plate away. I've not seen any of his movies. They've just not piqued my interest. And one of them, I think the one that really got his popularity started, is can't do anxious movies. And that looks like it's going to be very anxious, so I just haven't even gone near it. And I assume that that's what he likes to go for, 4-seam high, and swung on his, and missed. So I just assume he's going for anxiety-inducing moments in each of his films, so I just kind of stay away from him. I can't handle shit like that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Some people can't deal with horror. I can't deal with anxiety in films. Here's the 1-2. High fastball, swung on and missed. Out number 2. Matone, however the hell you say his name, is Dylan right now. That is an ugly H in Hicks. Just not notice how bad those are. What font did I choose? Bell MT. Pick a different one next time. Here's Hicks. He's 0 for 1. Swung on a miss. He wanted to crush that one. Gosh, he was out in front of that by 1.5 miles. They have a still picture of how Giancarlo Stanton hitting a home run in the All-Star game, and you see the ball is literally on the bat, and you see the ball caving in on the contact. It's almost like it's made of rubber. 0-2 count. They need to change those balls. You know what? They actually changed them up for the All-Star game, I'm pretty sure. So Hicks is 0 for 1 again. Like I said, it's an 0-2 count. Matten is at 9. Hicks swings on an ugly-ass curveball, and with an ugly-ass hit, hits a dribbler along the third base line. That is a slap bunt. An accidental slap bunt if I've ever seen one. But it counts. It counts. Trevino's up. They left it be on the defensive side because they thought it might slip foul, but it did not. Actually, actually my first horror film in theaters, but I heard Nope is thriller and has some jump scares. Trevino's up. He's over 2. Trevino, excuse me. Snap throw the first, back in time. And it's also sci-fi. Yeah, yeah. Pretty sure I saw a trailer that had a UFO in it, right? I don't think Gurriel was fully expecting that because he was away from the first base bag. Had he been closer, he could have turned and made that tag because Hicks was far enough away. Sinker in on the zone for a strike, 1-1. 2 for 9 average for Trevino. Line out, struck out today. Yeah, 7 home runs, 27 RBIs. Here's the 1-1. Slider. Hit foul along the third base line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1 ball. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. 6 hits for Houston, 3 for New York. New York strands another. It's not how you get it done. When I'm older, I want to direct a film about astronauts going to the movie, but they don't come back to Earth. I mean, go to the moon, but they don't come back to Earth. Exploring dark side of the moon. Huh. They would have to come back to Earth at some point. The 1-2-3 for the Astros will be Bregman, Diaz, and Gurriel. They would have to have a reason to go there in the first place. Did they get a signal? Did they think they see something in a satellite image? What's the draw? New York commercial break. Again, Yankees with 3 hits. Astros with 6. 2-1 Astros lead. No errors for either team. Bottom of the 6th. Showing Yuri Gurriel in the dugout. His hair is beyond idiotic. It looks like he's put his tongue in an electrical outlet. Montgomery's out there. First pitch is a sinker down. If he's happy with it, I'm happy for him. But man, you wouldn't catch me in that. RBI single in the first for Bregman. 240 average, 11 home runs, 47 RBIs. It's a 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. Sinker high. He loves that sinker high. 1-1 count. I don't get it. It must be a new school thing. And I'm old school, I guess. But, they call it a sinker for a reason. It's a 1-1 count. Here's 1-1. Four seam off the plate, in for a ball. 2-1. It's a 2-1 count. Montgomery sets. Here's the pitch. Sinker at the knees. Hit the right. It will stay playable. Gallo makes the out. Brings up Diaz. Ryan Stanek is up in the bullpen for the Astros. Two strikeouts for Diaz today. 231 average on the season, 6 home runs, 21 RBIs. Here's the 1-out first pitch. Sinker away at the knees. Fly out to Gallo. Out number 2. Gurriel is coming up. Recorded final put out of the World Series. Active first baseman. Okay, they took the players off before I noticed, so I can't tell you who did. Gurriel's one. Anthony Rizzo's another. I don't know the third one. 2 outs. Here's the first pitch. Sinkers chopped to the second baseman for out number 3. Go to the 7th. Good baseball. These later innings. It will not be Matson, however the hell you say his name. Gonzalez, Gallo, and Mayhew will be the 1, 2, 3. We're commercial break. We'll be back shortly. 6 hits for the Astros, 3 for the Yankees. Neither team with an error. We will have a new pitcher here. As soon as I know, I will let you know. It is indeed Stanek. "34 games, 1-0 record. One save in 2 opportunities, 0.57 ERA, 31 and 1 innings pitched, 18 walks to 33 Ks, 1 home run, opponent average of 170. Marwin Gonzalez is hitting 230 with 3 home runs, 10 RBIs, but he's over 2 today. He's struck out and grounded out. First pitch is a fastball at 99, slapped backwards for a foul ball. 0-1 count. Strike. Oh, 1 count. There's a pitch. 100-mile-an-hour on the inside. Slap foul again. 0-2. This guy's electric. 25-1 consecutive scoreless innings. 25.1, excuse me. Longest active streak in the MLB. For Stanek. Pretty damn good stuff. 0-2 count. There's 0-2. Fastball. 99. Foul back again. Remains 0-2. His parents were Cardinals fans. He got his name Ryan because they named him after Ryan Sandberg. Pretty cool stuff. Ryan Sandberg was a lot of fun to watch back in the day. A lot of fun. I enjoyed watching him. Beast of a player. 0-2 count. Stanek steps off the mound. 0-2 count here. First game of a day-night doubleheader. And here's the 0-2. 100-mile-an-hour fastball high. Popped up. Makes the catch, does Diaz. Right next to the wall. 1 out. Gallo. Gotta go in and put my own commands. Even though I have mods. I will be adding another one because I have a Walk-Off Sports Talk Instagram now. I shouldn't be putting my own commands in, but I am. Here's the first pitch for an out. Having Jets pizza for dinner. There you go. It's a 1-0 count, 1 out. Here's the 1-0. Fastball off the plate away. 2-0. Two-0 count. There's the 2-0. 98 high. Slap foul. 2-1. Two, 1. Count. Here's the 2-1. Splitter. He changes it up. Gets a strike. Gallo, I don't think was expecting that. It's a 2-2 count. One man out. 2-2 count. Top of the 7th. Got to get runners on here. Here's the 2-2. Splitter again. Went right back to it. Struck him out. Caught him looking. Dotted that pitch away. Nice pitch. Yeah. Yeah. I tend to do that sometimes. It'll happen. LeMahieu is on deck. Rizzo. Oh, LeMahieu's up the bat. Rizzo's on deck. Most excited for Bills Rams. Cardinals Kansas City, Packers, Vikings. Four seam at 100 is swing and strike. Mayhew hit a home run in the 5th. Didn't have to do too much with it. Just as a ball away, swung at it, put the barrel through the bat. It's okay. We all have our problems like this. Gosh, you're roasting yourself over there. Here's the 0-1. Split her down. They appealed the first. He went. And we have a second strike. Can't wait to see Yankees lose. It's looking like they might, but you just don't know. Just don't know. Baseball's fickle. 0-2 count. Standing sets. Here's the 0-2. Slider in the dirt. 2-2. That was well in front of the plate. Oh, 1-2, excuse me. Rizzo's on deck. He's 1 for 3. Why is there such a long gap between pitches here? What's going on? They're showing Rizzo on deck. All right, now standing set. Excuse me. Here's the 1-2. 100-mile-an-hour fastball off the plate away. You're excited for your Panthers? Death. They'll be. I was gonna say fun. They're not gonna be fun. It'll be interesting to see what happens with them. It's a 2-2 count. Expect McCaffrey to get traded at some point. There's the 2-2. Fastball away, slap foul. 2-2. It stays. If he can stay healthy. Which he probably won't. So he might not end up getting traded. 2-2. It's a 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Split. Wow. Check swing. Wow. That was wild. Splitter inside, jammed him. Got him to check his swing, but it hit right off the bat and carried right to the pitcher. Easy throw to first. We go to the bottom of the 7th. The 1, 2, 3 for the Astros will be Dubon, McCormick, and Lee. What time should I get? I don't know. I do not know. Do they have preseason? Not a chance. If you donate $50, I will. I'm simple like that. Again, Dubon, McCormick, and Lee. It's the only way you get me to sing on this channel is giving me money. We're in commercial break. Six hits for the Astros, 3 for the Yankees. They showed some life, the Yankees, but not enough. Not enough. Man. They really had opportunities against Javier. He did not have his best stuff. 4 walks, 3 strikeouts, 1 home run, 3.13 ERA, 2 hits. Wow, I mean, they really should take advantage of that guy. He really genuinely didn't have anything. Montgomery, 6 innings pitched, 6 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, 8 K. So it could be worse for him. Neither team really taking advantage. Runs coming early. Not a lot of offense. I love these good pitching matchups. Montgomery's back out there. He's at 79 pitches. Dubon is up. He's 0 for 1. Here's the first pitch, and it's a sinker swung on for a strike. 0-1 count. Dubon walked in the second and scored a run. He's hitting .211 with 3 home runs, 16 RBIs on the season. And if I didn't have to take my dog for a walk, I'd take a nap after this. I am tired. Here's the 0-1. Out in front of that changeup, hits it right to Gonzalez. Bouncer to first. Out number 1. Good scoop by Rizzo. Single in the 4th for McCormick. He's 1 for 2 today. Here's the first pitch. Swung on a miss on that changeup. He was not expecting that. He was well in front of that one. Well in front of that one. Yankees have a 13-game lead on the Rays. A 64-28 record. Here's the 0-1. Change up. Down. Missed it. 1-1. Uno. And Abreu is warming up in the Yankees bullpen. It's a 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Change up, got away from him, sailed away to another land. 2-1 count. Montero's warming up in the Astros bullpen. They have 7 righties in their bullpen and 1 lefty. The Astros. Okie dokie. Here's the 2-1 from Montgomery, his 85th pitch. And it's a curveball, slap backwards for a strike. 2-2. Two count with 1 out. Lee and Altuve, the 2-3 in this first 3 of this trio, this team. Here's the 2-2. Lined up the middle. Into center field, base hit. Second hit for McCormick. Brings up Lee, who also has a hit. Left up in the zone, an off-speed pitch. That was exactly what his last hit came off of, I should say. And Boone is going to take the ball from Montgomery. We have a call to the bullpen. Lee, Altuve, Pena. Montgomery had a good outing, but he leaves eligible for a loss. So be interesting to see how this winds up going. Two-one lead for the Astros. 7 hits for them as well. 3 hits for the Yankees. No errors on either team. Yankees, man, you could tell they really didn't come to play for this first game of a doubleheader. You can tell. They might just see this as, I don't know. They might just see it as, a practice day almost. We have a 13 game lead in our division. Pretty set. It's a yeah, we'll have our guys out there just, we're coming off the All-Star break. Let's not make them wait to get that first start out of the way. But, let's just kind of take it easy. It's not working. Maybe they'll show up for the second. Ooh, who the fuck knows? They seem pretty lackadaisical out there. World Baseball Classic is coming back 2023, and I will be calling those games. I'm very much looking forward to it. Mike Trout will be the captain. It's a new pitcher for the Yankees. After that, called the bullpen. Albert Abreu. Gosh, I can't type. ABRU. 20 games, 1-0 record. 2.28 ERA in 23 and 2 innings pitched. 19 walks to 25 Ks. That's not good. 3 home runs given up. Opponent average 212. One on, one out. Lee, Altuve, and Pena. The 1-2-3. After that leadoff hit, Corey Lee, the number 9 batter, the catcher. He's 1 for 2. Struck out looking. And it should be 2. Hit. And there's 2. Good play. Hit it right to the second baseman. He spun around, threw it to second. Whipped it over to first. Nice. Bang, bang play. Gonzalez got that ball out quick. We go to the 8th. It's exactly what you want from your bullpen. 1, 2, 3 for the Yankees will be Rizzo, Judge, and Carpenter. That's Rizzo. My God. Rizzo, Judge, and Carpenter. Yeah, I hit a wall. I'm gonna go let my. Nope, he's still. Yep. Oh boy. Yankees have a 65-35 lead in the poll. Nobody's commented on how I spelled the Astros. Maybe you didn't notice. Maybe you didn't think it was funny. I found it funny. So far, I've had one consistent mod throughout this entire chat. That's not good enough. Not good enough. It will not be Stanek. It will be Montero. Rafael Montero. He is 3-1 in 38 games. 6 saves out of 7 opportunities, 1.93 ERA, 37 and 1 innings pitched, 14 walks to 43 Ks. That's really good. 1 home run given up. Opponent average 188. Just one game. I was going to do a doubleheader, but then I realized I'll just be too busy. Also, I haven't eaten yet, and my dog still hasn't gone for his walk. We did go for a walk. He just didn't use the bathroom for some reason. He does that. I don't know why. Anthony Rizzo singled in a third. So the plan was to do 2, but I just won't be able to now. 11 likes, guys. You absolutely rock. I appreciate you. Rizzo is up. As I said, he singled in the third, I think. 1 for 3 today. Here's first pitch. First pitch swinging on the fastball. Skies that should be playable for Bregman. And it's 1 pitch, 1 out. Judge is up. It's actually a really good thing that it worked out that way, because I hit a wall. I am very tired right now. Very tired. Was up late. 0 for 1 is Judge. Hit my pitch and walked. Yes, 33 home runs and 70 RBIs. The dude is doing tremendously. Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker in there low for a strike. Yeah, I'll have one more stream in the lead up to my vacation. Here's the 0-1. I won't make changes to mods just yet, but I'm not particularly happy about how most are doing. The Diamondbacks Nationals game is like it is today, mod wise. I'll just take everybody off, except for a couple. 2 or 3 will stay. Nathaniel, you're doing fine. You've been awesome. 0-2 count. Who are the Diamondbacks AAA team? Reno Aces. I'll probably just end up taking a lot of mods off and keeping 4. Nathaniel, you're safe. Don't worry. 0-2 count. I just need more activity. People do watch these later, so even if there's aren't a lot of people in the chat, it is good to put commands down because people will see it later. You think Keuchel should be in AAA? No, Keuchel is ass. The 0-2 is skied by Judge. He damn near got enough on that. Got the out. Did Montero. That brings up Carpenter. Wrong command. um the commands are in the are in the description box. Montero's done great since coming in. Carpenter's flown out, lined into a double play, and fouled out. Yeah, that's the primary thing I need from mods right now until football season, because I imagine football season is going to be crazy. But right now, I just need commands. So change up down 92 off the plate. It's 1-0. Michael King's warming up in the Yankees bullpen. I almost said Diamondbacks bullpen. Yeah. I mean, I'm talking about mod ships and dropping mod ships, and some people aren't commenting at all. So it makes me think they aren't even paying attention. Hassan, I am. Yeah. Yep. 1-0 pitch is off the plate down. Change up. 2-0. 2-0. First game of a day-night doubleheader. I am. I got a book called Unplugged by JB Taylor. It's on Amazon. It's pretty good. 2-0. Pretty crazy lineup. Matt Carpenter gets a hold of one, but he skies it just like Judge, although it doesn't go near as far. 3 outs. Tired of the Yankees. In order, we go to the bottom of the 8th. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I think I might just make changes on the mods before the Diamondbacks Nationals game. Yeah. The 1-2-3 for the Yankees. Oh, excuse me, for the Astros will be Altuve, Pena, and Tucker. Am I doing? I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. My batteries will be charged. It's a late game, but um, I'm gonna leave for a while, and I won't have a lot of content. I won't have any content while I'm gone. Um, and there just aren't a lot of games between now and then. Diamondbacks games. I mean, the next one I'll be able to call. I think it. I think I saw it was, what was it, Sunday, the 24th. That's a long time. Um, that's 3 days. So um, I think I might, but if I don't, I'll definitely call something tomorrow. For sure. Again, Altuve, Pena, and Tucker. Brady, I doubt will be back out there. I imagine it will be King. You wild, Hassan. You wild. You cray cray. 7 hits for the Astros, 3 for the Yankees. And they got back just as the pitch was being thrown by Abreu. It is a ball on the outside. Altuve is 1 for 3 today. Here's the 1-0. Four seam fastball away. 2-0. Single in the first for Altuve and a run scored. That, I believe, was Bregman who drove him in. 276 average on the season, though. 17 home runs, 33 RBIs. 12 likes, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you. Here's the 2-0. 100-mile-an-hour sinker right down the middle, a little bit to the left. 2-1. Good pitch. Good pitch. Here's the 2-1 from Abreu. 100-mile-an-hour sinker again in there for a strike. Low. 2-2. 2-2. Oh, 2-2. Bottom of the eighth. No outs. Astros have a chance to pad their lead, but with the way these offenses are playing, despite the brief outbursts across these innings, there hasn't been a lot of consistent offense. I'm speaking in terms of enough to get more runners on board. It's one thing to pile up some hits, but you have to be consistent about it. At the same time, 2-2, dribble up the middle, throw the first in time. I'm not sure. I have to go and look, but I am going to drop quite a few because most of them don't even do anything. Pena's up. I know come the football season, with Sports Fury doing the primetime games, I'll be one of quite a few people doing the other games, so I'm sure it'll get a bit crazier. So obviously, I mean, I'll know who to keep and who not to keep. First pitch in there is ball on the outside, 1 out. It's a 1-0 count. Hey, Bubs. Game's almost over. I'll take you out after. Bill Booker. Here's the 1-0. Fastball 101. That's a sinker. Never mind. Looked like a fastball to me because it didn't sink. It just went straight like a rocket. The 1-1 pitch is a slider down off the plate. 2-1. The 2-1 count. Brady sets. Here's the 2-1. Fastball gobbled up by LeMay. Throws first. Out. 2 outs. It's labeled a sinker, but it's a fastball to me. It has no movement. It's just a straight rocket. That's a fastball. That's a 4-seam. He can call it what he wants, but if you put that much heat on sinker and it doesn't do anything except go straight, Bregman's on deck. Tucker's up. He singled in the third. Then that's a fastball. 2 outs. I hate Monty. Don't do anything. It's like you showed no care for the channel, and when you get the chance, you don't. Yeah. They brag about it to other channels, but when they get here, they just say hi and don't do anything. 1-0. 2 out. 2 outs. Here's the 1-0. Change up off the plate away. 2-0. Brady was at 12 pitches. Oh, I can't wait to eat. It's going to be good. It's going to be delicious. I don't know what I'm going to have, though. Here's the 2-0. 4-seam fastball. Nabs the corner for a strike. His 4-seam fastball has more movement than a sinker does. 2-1. Maybe it is going down. It's just going so fast. It doesn't look like it. But from the batter's eye, it does. Perhaps. 2-1 is sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. 2-2. Change up in the dirt. Full count. I agree with that, Nathaniel, especially when it comes to bigger channels, but with mine, it's not that chaotic, so it's not as job-ish. That's why I'm just a little peeved, because it's just simple. Just put some commands from time to time. That's, pretty easy. 3-2, 4-seam on the corner, slap foul. I mean, if you can't do that a lot, at least chat, be consistent in the chat. Talk it up, have a good time. 3-2. Here's the pitch. Foul back, another sinker. Tried to hit that bottom left, missed it. Well, he didn't miss it. He would have hit it. I got you, bub. Yeah. Hopefully one day it'll get that chaotic. But right now it's just very low key. 3-2 fastball in there for another ball. Tucker's doing a real good job fouling these off. Right now, this is the chillest stream you could ever mod for. I'm still growing. Pitch sequence. Change up, fastball, sinker, change up, 4-seam, sinker, sinker. The slowest was 89, and that was three of those pitches. Here's the 3-2. 4-seam driven out to left. Carpenter's there. Out number 3. Go to the 9th. Gleyber Torres will lead off. He's had a flair for dramatics all year, getting big hits in crucial moments. Can he do it again? Can he do it again? Torres, Hicks, Trevino. Who would it be? Throwing the baseball. Yeah. Gallows up. 2 outs. I believe Yankees gonna lose. It is Torres, Hicks, and Trevino. Gotta. I see you. I see you. I see you. Gallows not up for. Okay, they Torres, Hicks, Trevino, Gonzalez, Gallows. So they'd have to get a few guys on. Come here, big pimpin'. Oh, come here. Come here, big pimpin'. Spend and cheese. You be pimping up in my tea. Good boy. We'll go out here in a minute. Game's almost over. He's sweaty. He's sweaty. Usually he lays in a cool spot when he goes in my room. Trouble likes, guys. I appreciate you. Who is pitching here? Have you yet the show? But I'll let you know as soon as I do. Hector Neris. 41 games, 2-3 record, 3.55 ERA in 38 innings pitched, 10 walks to 40 Ks, 2 home runs given up, 176 average. Astros are going to win. You think so, Trevino? You think so? I think you might be right. The Yankees, I think, have taken at least this game off. They've been pretty relaxed, borderline lethargic. Foul out, line out, strikeout are the stat lines for Torres, who's 0 for 3. Three hits only for these Yankees. Just 3. There's the 0-0, as I like to say. 4-seam fouled off. Strike 1. Colcho. There is sets. Here's the 0-1. Ooh, high fastball inside. How many innings did Javier go? He went 5, I believe. Yeah, 5. 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts, 1 home run. 1-1. Splitter in there for a strike. Good pitch. It's a 1-2 count now. Hicks is on deck. He's 1 for 2. Here's the 1-2. 4-seam. Chop to short. Easy out. That's 1 down. No dramatics for Torres this game. Maybe next. Hicks is up. We can have a mod meeting if you're okay. Nah. Nah. It won't. It won't do anything. I've made my feelings known quite a few times. I'm pretty sure I've even mentioned it in the video. No, not a video, in multiple live streams. Here's the 0-1. Beautiful splitter, swung through. Plus, those that are a problem don't like to speak. 0-2. 1 out. He's 1 for 2 with the walk. It's Hicks. Line drive into center. That'll be a base hit with 1 out. Plus, some of the mods were chosen because there was a flurry of activity early on, and I just needed familiar faces to kind of fill in the gap. They just not panned out, which is okay. It's a runner on. Actually, we have Giancarlo Stanton. The Yankees do want to win this after all. All-Star MVP. Gonzalez is on deck. Third Yankee to win the MVP. Meeting at the mound. Pitching coach Josh Milner, I think is what they said his name is. Might be Miller. Might be Milner. 1 out, 1 on. 2-1 lead. Stanton's up. Coming off an MVP in the All-Star game. Can he walk it off for the Yankees? Here's the pitch from Neris. Fastball high, called a strike. Generous strike call there. Good frame job by Trevino. No, it's not Trevino. Whoops, that's Lee. It's an 0-1 count with 1 out. Here's the 0-1. Chopper to the shortstop. Bobbles it. Throws the first. He was going to first the whole time. Hicks moves into scoring position. Yeah, he was going to first the whole time, but if he were to try second with that bobble, that would have fucked him up. Yeah, Stanton wasn't booking it, so there was really no play at first there. 2 outs. Marvin Gonzalez is up with Gallo on deck. Pinch hitter Isaiah Conifalefa will be the pinch hitter. They're talking, the announcers are talking like he was going to go to short, but his body positioning screamed first base. It didn't even look like he was considering short. Yeah, he was angled toward first the whole time, but they would know better than I would. First pitch, swinging a sinker inside, slapped it foul. If they think he was going to go first, then second to first, then yeah, I'll take their word for it. In 82 games, Conifalefa is hitting .271 with 27 RBIs, no home runs, 643 OPS. 0-1 count, 2 outs. Time called for Conifalefa. It's an 0-1 count. Gallo on deck. He's not done well today. There's the 0-1. Grounded. 2 good gets past Gonzalez. It's going to be a tie. Don't even throw home. He's going to get there in time. Tie ball game. Hicks scores. Yankees have tied the game on a squeaker up the middle by Conifalefa. There you go. Gallo's up. He has a chance to redeem himself. He's been ass all year. Nice play. You going for the Giants? Forget the Dodgers. There you go. LeMahieu will be on deck. There was just a little bit of real estate, a little bit of ground between Pena and Bregman, and Falefa found it. That's a seeing eye single for sure. 2 outs, 1 on. Gallo looking for more. First game of a doubleheader might go into extras. Here's the first pitch. Fastball down off the plate. 1-0 count. Giants on top. Dodgers are for weirdos, like I say. Dodgers have been around a long time. They are immensely popular. They have fans all over the U.S. It's a 1-0 count. Left has a decent lead at first. Here's the 1-0. Lays off of it. Four seam. Same spot. Call the ball. Just like the second. 2-0 count. If Gallo draws a walk here, it'd be huge. Be the best thing he's done all game, being 0 for 3. Throw the first, back in time. Throw the first again. Bouncer that time. Good pick by Gurriel. 2-0 count. Count. Falefa has speed at first. Unless I'm crazy. Here's the 2-0. Splitter off the plate away. 3-0. Gallo's got to lay off here. I would make him throw a strike. He hasn't proven he can so far. Here's the 3-0. Fastball in the zone. 3-1. I was right down the middle. I got like belt height. I want to say roughly 3-1. Runner goes. Ball 4. Gallo works a walk. First and second. LeMahieu up. Oh for 3. He draws a crucial walk. That's clutch right there. That's clutch. That's huge. That is huge. Rizzo's on deck. Here's the first pitch. Sinker in for a strike. Bottom right. Two outs, 2 on. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard but foul. 2 strikes. King and Holmes are warming up in the bullpen for Chicago. Where'd that come from? For New York. If the Yankees lead, it'll be Holmes. If they don't, it'll be King. It's an 0-2 count. There are sets. Here's the pitch. Hit hard. Right to second baseman. That'll do it. Tie ball game. We go to extras. There's a runner at second base, guys. Hey, Salvador, how you doing? 1, 2, 3 will be Bregman, Diaz, and Gurriel. back. I've been great. Oh no! There you go, Chico. It is a good one, Jacob. It is indeed. Whew. Yes, indeed. Again, for those unfamiliar, there's the Ghost Runner rule. They were supposed to get rid of it, but because the lockout, Major League Baseball decided to keep it in play. So that means for this season, it'll be there. Hopefully next year, if they keep it, they'll at least move the runner to first. They won't do that. So my guess is it'll just be gone entirely, which is awesome. Make the players earn it. Don't just give it to them. Make them earn it. Five hits for the Yankees after that awesome last inning there. 7 hits for the Astros. Again, clean game for both, in that neither, have errors. Kind of left us staying in at short. That's the defensive change. Higashioka is in at catcher. Wonderful name. I actually do like that name, but man, it's hard to pronounce. Michael King is in there. 6-2 record in 32 games. 1 save and 3 opportunities. 2.19 ERA and 49 and 1 innings pitched. 15 walks to 64 Ks. 3 home runs and a 184 opponent average. He'll face Alex Bregman. RBI single in the first. He's 1 for 3 in total. Again, Ghost Runner on second. That is not an error over there. That is the way it is. Here's pitch. Hit hard. First pitch swing. Knocks it in the left. Runner will advance to third. Leadoff single. There is no runner on second. What happened to the Ghost Runner in extras? I am confused. Does it just start in the 11th? Did I jump the gun? First pitch swinging for Diaz. Slaps a foul. Does it start in the 11th? I am confused. I thought it was in extras regardless. I don't think I've seen that extra innings game so far this year. In the ones I've called, at least. I don't think. If I did, it was early. 1 on, 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball missed the bottom right corner, but the strike was called. 0-2. One on, 0-2 count. Ooh, that slider had a lot of movement. That started on the right. I'm talking when you're looking at the strike zone, right side of the plate, and it veered all the way towards the left. That was wild. 1-2 count. No. It's on too late. We'll be heading out of Nashville by that time. So, no. It would have been neat to see it, but just the time, the scheduling didn't line up. 1-2. Slider inside, hit hard into left. It's going to drop. Bregman. Oh, it stops against the wall. Bregman might. No, he's going to stay at third. It hit the wall and it just died immediately. No outs. Diaz comes with a clutch hit. 2 on. Second and third. Gurriel is up. Chance to drive in the run. Dubon is on deck. You're driving right by St. Louis. They are. The way we're going, uh, we'll go through Kentucky. It's a winning run because the Astros are first up. Oh, it's the ninth. It's the ninth. Wow. They said extras. Oh my god. I am I am a moron. I was wondering what the fuck was going on. Sheesh. Oh well. 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. Sinker. They started talking about ghost runners after that half inning. So, yeah, I completely skipped a half inning because they started talking about ghost runners, this and that. And I was like, okay, it's a 10th. Wow, my brain went south for the winner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Hit hard, but foul. 2 strikes. Kentucky's Austin City. They have the best college team, Louisville Cardinals and Kentucky Wildcats. I think I've been once. I think. I don't remember. They have a nice baseball museum that I want to go to. King sets. No, it's a long look in. Time will probably be called. Nope. He sets now. Here's the 1-2 pitch from King. Sinker off the plate down. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We're just going to ignore that missed half inning. Two count. Gurriel's 0 for 3 today. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard but foul. Remains 2-2. Everyone's standing in Minute Maid Park except for people behind home plate. They're elderly, so it doesn't count. Lots of people excited for their cheaters. Yay, the Houston Cheaters. 2-2 count. King sets. This will be his 11th. Swung on a miss on a sinker well inside off the plate. 1 out. Brings up Dubon. Montateo is getting documentary on Netflix. The guy with the fake girlfriend. Boy. I mean, I understand that lies can get on top of you, but that is the epitome of a lie getting on top of you. Runner on second and third. 1 out. Alvarez is pinch hitting. McCormick, on deck. And they're intentionally walking him. Wow. That backfired. Now there's going to be a pitching change. McCormick will come up to bat. The Astros like, we're going to pinch hit. we're going to pitch hit a stud. And the Yankees are like, nah, fuck you. Lee's on deck. Wow. This will not be a pitching change. Boone's going to stick with his guy. McCormick's 2 for 3 today. There's 1 out. He just has to get anything in the outfield. 2 singles today. You don't want it shallow outfield. You want it deep outfield. King sets. There's pitch. Sinker missed. Down and in. 1 ball. Or you can just get a walk. 1-0 count. It'll be interesting to see how Teo tries to sell what happened. There's the 1-0. Sinker missed off the plate. Check swing. Did he go? Did he pull the first? He did not. 2 balls. 2 balls. King looks rattled. I'm sure he isn't, to the extent that he looks petrified. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe he just has naturally big eyes. The trailer about the documentary called Untold, the girlfriend. Here's the 2-0. Sinker in. First strike, 2-1 for the documentary. So they're going to talk a lot about it. I'll be curious to see how he breaks that down. That'll be fascinating. The 2-1 count. I got you, Big Pimpin'. Game's almost over. Yes, I call my dog Big Pimpin'. He's a Chihuahua Terrier. He's like that big. It's just fun. It's just fun. Here's the 2-1. Sinkers swung on and missed. Well placed on the inside. He was on Dr. Phil. Gosh, he must be struggling for money. Sheesh. McCormick wanted a home run there. He really swung for the fences. 2-2 count. Gosh, he must be desperate. You don't touch daytime television shows like that unless you're struggling. There's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the sinker in almost the exact same spot. Well inside off the plate. 2 Ks for King. Good pitch in there. One out away from getting out of a very tight jam. Altuve on deck. Oh, it was 9. You made it sound like it was yesterday. Altuve's on deck. Leads up the bat. Yeah, 9 years ago. Yeah, he might have been pinching for pennies. I don't think so, though. I mean, Dr. Phil was more relevant 9 years ago, for sure. 100%. Matchovic is pinch hitting. There's the name. So maybe he just was desperate to get a story out there. It would have made more sense to go on Oprah, but maybe it wasn't that big a story, even though it seemed like it. Oprah gets the bigger ones. Phil gets the cast-offs, the crumbs. Here's the 0-0. We're seeing low and away. To have a documentary about it now means that Dr. Phil thing did not help at all. 1-0. Unless he wants to get into TV work, and this is just a way to kind of clear away any debris that might be left over. It's a 1-0 count. Again, that's a hypothetical. That's a theory. I don't have a clue. Here's the 1-0. Change up. Struck. But weakly. And it goes foul. 1-1. Oh, come on, King. I say come on, King, because I'm pretty sure I have him starting today. Might be the other guy. Yeah, I have him. So far, he has me 1 point. So I need him to get a strikeout here. It's the 1-1. Here's the pitch. Hit hard. And it's good. Bad throw to second because there's nobody there. It's walk off for Matchovic. However the hell you say that name. It was Gonzalez was right there, going away. He had the scoop. He threw to second for the easier out, but nobody was there to cover it. I don't know if it was a shift or what, but nobody was there. I wonder if that'll be an error. Astros walk it off. This is my first time hearing about. Yeah. He made a big deal about it. He went on and on about having a girlfriend, and they talked to him about it. It was discussed in like pre games, and then there was like this ceremony. It might have been for a senior year. I forget exactly what, but it was one of those scenarios where if you have a girlfriend, the girlfriend comes, the parents come, family comes. I forget what exactly the situation was, and people thought it was strange that his girlfriend never showed up, especially someone who's been covered so much. Um, I think they had a video reel, I believe, and the girlfriend wasn't featured in the video reel either. Um, that I might be mistaken about, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. It was just weird all the way around, and then it came out later that his girlfriend didn't exist, and it was a bombshell report. It was insane. It was insane. We got a walk off sports talk. What a way to end the ball game. Um, so was he using online dating? He just made it up. From what I recall, he wasn't catfished. He just lied. I don't know why. I don't think it was because he was gay and he was embarrassed, so he made up a girlfriend. I don't think that was the situation at all. He just, for whatever reason, said he had a girlfriend, and it just blew up into this thing, and he just ran with it. Um, I don't know. It's interesting. Anyway, my dog's pacing. He has to go to the bathroom. This has been a lot of fun. Um, Got a walk off sports talk. How great is that? Um, I'll be live tomorrow for a game. I haven't picked the game yet. Um, but I will be live. It might be later in the evening, maybe 7, depending. Anyway, you guys have been awesome. This has been a fun chat. Nathaniel, you were great. Catch you later. Definitely, hopefully we can stream some more wrestling. That'd be fun. Now I'm gonna walk my dog, and then afterwards I'm gonna get something to eat. So, peace out. Have a great day.